So if you follow the same route as us, this is Hern Stones. So this will be the kind of the first stop we get to, and then now you get the decision of whether to continue on to Bleaklow or continue the loop back around to do higher shelf stones and the B29 Memorial. You're gonna slip before you get to it. Oh no!
Oh no!
You didn't even jump. Oh, what you dimwit! Oh, you kicked mud onto the GoPro.
Just hit me with your bag, why don't you?
Wain Stones. Wain Stones. And then if I turn around over here, I might have to zoom it in. I can't quite see where I'm going. Over there-ish is the what are they called? What was that one called? Oh, hold on. Hern Stones. Oh, I just got a WhatsApp. I got a signal a bit. Yeah, over there is the Hern Stones. So that's where we just were. Over there. And then this is the Wain Stones. So this is the route if you're going up to Bleaklow. And also, you can't really see it, but over there is Manchester. It's a bit foggy. Or is it smoggy? Is it smog if it's a city? Who knows? And there is Bleaklow, which I'm presuming is a peak of a mountain, or a hill. Probably hill. Except that bit of turf over there is a little bit higher, so I don't really get it. But yeah, so this is Bleaklow. The route from the Wain Stones to here was fairly straightforward. Nice easy path to get to this bit. Which is actually quite nice. I think once you get past that first bit, it's fairly easy to stick on a route because there's kind of things you can look for. You kind of know what you're looking for in the distance, so it kind of makes it a bit easier. But of course there is other routes here which head off in that direction, which absolutely is not the way we're going. So we're now going to head back that way, rejoin the path, rejoin the... I forgot the name of it again.
There's
Hern
Wain
Stones.
And Hern.
So we're going to go back past the Wain Stones, back to the Hern Stones, and now continue back on to the B29 bar.
Point at the map and we'll get there somehow. The sky ain't falling, let's get out of this town. Our time is vital.
It's a popular route. You'll often meet others on the route. Come on in. So, as I was saying, the route's fairly easy to follow between them. That was an absolute lie, as we just took the wrong path back. We got distracted by the sheep. So we rejoined a path. It's not actually the path. But I'll put like our actual link to our actual All Trails route in the description, so you can at least see the exact way we went and kind of how compared to where you should have gone. But as I said earlier, it's not too bad because I can see the Hern Stones up in front. What's the snack of the day?
Aldi's own teddy faces. Not pom bears, teddy faces. Because cheaping out's good.
I love Aldi's knockoff names. Like, what's the replacement for Dr. Pepper? It's like, isn't it like Captain Thunder or something?
I think that's where...
That's the puddle.
Yeah. This is where I soiled my shoe. Unintentionally.
Jade walked us down to another boggy bit. She doesn't like that the one foot's soaked and the other's dry, so she's gonna get the other one, make it a matching pair. I'm gonna walk around. Approaching, lots of people stood around, so I think we found it, possibly. So there's a few routes that actually lead to and slash from the site. We took the wrong one twice. If you're kind of following through the site from the way we came, that leads back down a different way that kind of rejoins the original path. Whereas if you come from the site and come up here, this leads to higher shelf stones, which is another little landmarky bit, and then you can start making your way back down the alternate way. So far this path seems fairly straightforward to follow. There's only kind of one little detour over there that like a trail runner came up sprinting like nobody's business. It is a little steeper, so it feels better coming down and back home this way as opposed to, I'd imagine it probably would have sucked a bit coming up this way, but you could also just loop there and back with the way we took. So yeah, well, there's apparently a waterfall on the map. But I don't know, it doesn't look drastically enough for there to be a waterfall. It looks more like a water trip or like a water stumble. Yeah.
Is this the waterfall?
Look at that. There's a waterfall. I'm joking, but I actually think it is. Look.
It was.
Something that's coming, you know, 'cause I spit fire, oh I spit fire, oh I spit fire.
Maybe we go round. You can go round. It's not just this bit.
We need your hands at some point.
A bit treacherous. Yeah, you don't have to come this way, you can walk around. But I guess this is slightly more fun. There's the waterfall. It's actually a waterfall. I'd say you can see in the distance that we were just up there. But everything looks flat on the GoPro. It's like you could climb Snowdon or Ben Nevis and pull it out on the GoPro and it's like, what's that, like 100 metres above sea level? But it's up there. That's the higher shelf stones. And then we kind of loop round. And in a moment we're going to loop back onto the kind of starting track. And we should be able to hopefully see the cars again. There's the route we went, and then that's where we come back from. So if you want to go that way instead, it's a bit difficult to find. Can't really tell what you're looking for. But cars are over there. I guess the best way to describe it is just before you kind of dip down like the steps, because then you spend a little while on that first bit just enclosed. It's an awful lot busier now. We arrived about 9:30 in the morning, and we saw a good few people on the route, but now there's just streams of people going down the route. That's what the start of the route looks like. So this is Snakes Pass Summit on Google Maps. So this is where you start. We've just finished at but this is where you start. There's plenty of parking if you arrive at a reasonable time. Completely free on the side of the road. If you're coming from Manchester, like Glossop way, park up on the left, and then the route starts on your left as you're walking up the road. If you're coming from the other direction, like the Derbyshire way, then you'll park on the other side. But you'll know the route because there's that gate, and there's also these, it's the route with these little fence posts. Ignore the bus stops because they're actually decommissioned, they don't work anymore. So there we go, we just finished the B29 Crash Site. It's up in that direction. I would highly recommend some good sturdy boots because it gets muddy at points. Like it's very boggy and very muddy at points. So the route's pretty easy for the most part. It's fairly easy to track, it's fairly easy to stay on course. Even if you get a little off route, I think it's quite a popular route, so there's usually people around you can kind of see, and some of the landmarks are quite spottable as well, so you can kind of keep yourself fairly on track. And I did have phone signal for nearly all of it, so I was able to keep my old trails up and keep tracking that as well, which was good.